hear it, don't you? That whisper from yesterday. It's quiet, but it's there, slipping into your thoughts when you least expect it. The mistakes you made, the chances you missed, the words you wish you could claw back. It's like a shadow you can't shake, a chain rattling behind every step you take. You're not alone. I've been there too. We all have. That past, it's heavy, it's loud in its silence. But here's the truth. It's not your prison, it's your forge. Welcome to Inspire Forge. This is Hammer Out Your Past, the ultimate fresh start. We're not just letting go, we're building something new. Let's start swinging. Let's get real about this. Your past isn't some distant memory. It's a weight you carry right now. Maybe it's a big one, a failure that still stings, like the job you lost because you didn't speak up, or the relationship you torched with one dumb choice. Maybe it's smaller but sharper, those little regrets, the I should have said this moments that pile up like rust. For me, it was a business I ran into the ground. Years of hustle gone in months. I'd wake up hearing the echo of every wrong move, every missed call, every you should have known better. Sound familiar? You're not crazy for feeling it. That weight, it's real. It's not just in your head. It's in your shoulders, your chest, the way you hesitate before you try again. Maybe someone hurt you, left you, lied to you, broke you in ways you didn't see coming. Maybe you hurt yourself, chose the easy way out, let fear win, watched your dreams slip because you didn't fight hard enough. Whatever it is, it's there, and it's heavy. But here's where we pause. That past, you can't touch it. You can't hold it up and show me where it lives. It's gone, done, over, a ghost you keep breathing life into. Why? Because it's safe to stay there. It's easier to replay what was than to face what could be. I get it. I lived there too. Nights staring at ceilings, replaying every if only. But ask yourself this, what's it costing you? That weight's not just holding you back, it's stealing your now, your future. Let's name it. Right here, right now. What's that piece of your past you're lugging around? That one moment, that one choice, that one wound. What is it? Say it out loud if you can. Write it down if you're alone. Call it out. Because you can't hammer what you won't face. This isn't about shame. It's about seeing it for what it is. Raw material. Not a chain, a lump of steel. It's messy, it's rough, but it's yours. And we're about to forge it into something else. Ready? Here's where it gets hot. You've named it. Good. That took guts. Now step into the forge. This isn't about running from your past. It's about walking straight into it, fire and all. See, a blacksmith doesn't fix metal by hiding it. He throws it into the flames. It glows, it cracks, it screams under the heat. But that's not breaking. That's becoming. That's you right now. Think about steel for a second. It's nothing special at first, just a lump, scarred and dull. But in the fire, That's where it changes. The heat strips it down, makes it soft, makes it ready. Your past is that lump, those regrets, those wounds. They're not trash to toss. They're fuel. They're power waiting to be shaped. But you've got to feel the burn first. I'll tell you about Lisa. She's a real person. Someone I crossed paths with a while back. Grew up with a dad who walked out, a mom who drank, a life that told her she'd never be enough. By 30, she was drowning. 2 failed marriages, a dead-end job, a head full of "you're worthless." She carried that past like a backpack of bricks. Then one day she snapped. Not broke, snapped awake. She stepped into her fire, started therapy, faced the ugly stuff, cried through it, yelled through it. She told me, "It burned like hell, but that's when I found me." Today she's a nurse, lifting others out of their own dark. That's the forge in action. What's your fire? Maybe it's guilt. You've been punishing yourself for years over something you can't undo. Maybe it's fear, scared that if you let go, you'll lose who you are. Or maybe it's anger, at them, at you, at life. Don't dodge it. Step in, let it heat up. That guilt, it's softening into forgiveness. That fear, it's melting into courage. That anger, it's glowing into drive. It's not comfortable. It's not supposed to be. The forge isn't a spa. It's a battlefield. But every second you stay in, you're changing. Here's your first swing. Pick one piece of that past. One regret. One hurt. Hold it up. Feel its weight. Now imagine throwing it into the fire. What does it look like as it glows? What's it telling you? This isn't woo-woo. It's real. You're not erasing it. You're heating it up, getting it ready. We're not done yet. Stay in the fire. Let's burn through the junk together. Now it's time to swing. You're in the fire. Good. That steel's glowing soft, ready. Grab the hammer. This is where you take control. That past isn't your boss anymore. You are. Every strike is a choice. Every hit is a release. You're not just letting go. You're building something new. Let's break it down. That mistake you keep replaying. Say, the time you didn't show up when it mattered. Slam it down. One swing, I was human. Another, I learned. Another, I'm better now. Turn it into wisdom. Or that betrayal. Someone you trusted who stabbed you in the back. Pound it flat. One hit, I survived. Another, I'm stronger. Another, I don't need them. Make it fuel. You're not wiping it out. You're forging it into something you can use. I've got another story. Meet Jamal. Grew up in a rough spot. Fell into trouble young. Drugs, jail, the works. Came out at 25 with a rap sheet and a past that screamed failure. He could have stayed there, let it define him. Instead, he grabbed a hammer, figuratively, then literally. Started fixing cars, banging out dents like he was banging out his old life. Each swing was a no to who he was, a yes to who he could be. Now he owns a shop, mentors kids off the streets. He told me, every hit was me taking my life back. That's your hammer too. Your hammer's not always metal. It's whatever moves you forward. Maybe it's saying I forgive you to the mirror. Swing. Maybe it's walking away from toxic people. Swing. Maybe it's starting that thing you've been scared to try. Swing. It's messy. Your arms ache. The metal fights back. Sparks fly everywhere. But that's how you know it's working. That's how you know you're breaking free. Let's go practical. Step 1. Name 3 pieces of your past you're hammering out. Write them down. The fight with my brother. The job I quit. The dream I gave up. Step 2. Pick one. Step 3. Swing. What's one action you can take today to forge it? Call someone. Start something. Let go of something. Do it. One hit at a time. You don't need the whole shape yet. Just start banging. What's your first swing? Feel that hammer in your hands. Let's make it ring. Look at what you've done. That weight, it's lighter now. That chain, it's dust. You've hammered out your past, and what's left is you. Forged, fresh, fierce. This isn't a band-aid. This is a fresh start carved from fire and steel. You're not hiding from what was. You're standing on it taller than ever. This isn't about forgetting. It's about transforming. That failure, it's a lesson you wield. That hurt, it's a strength you wear. You've taken the ugliest chunks of your story and forged them into a tool, a blade, a shield, whatever you need. Nobody can steal this from you. Not the doubters, not the ghosts, not even your own worst days. You're free now, free to build, free to dream, free to step into what's next without tripping over what's behind. Lisa's a nurse now, Jamal's a mentor. Me, I'm here talking to you because I hammered my own mess into this. You're next. This fresh start doesn't mean life's all sunshine. It means you're ready for the storms. The next hit comes, you'll swing back. The next fall happens, you'll rise faster. Why? Because you forged this. You earned this. Day by day, hit by hit, you're crafting a you that's unshakable. So, breathe it in. Feel the air shift. The forge is cooling. The sparks are settling. And what's left is you. A new start, forged from the ashes. What's your first move with this? That thing you've been scared to try. That person you need to face. That dream you buried. Start it. This is your moment. This is your power. This is your forge. You've hammered out your past. You've forged your fresh start. Life tried to chain you, but you built wings instead. This is Inspire Forge, where we turn scars into steel, regrets into fire. Hit that like if you're starting fresh today. Subscribe for more fuel to your forge, and drop in the comments. What's one swing you're taking right now? Let's keep forging together.